is the best part of my day.
Nope, scratch that. Reverse.
No one told you that was gonna be this way.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Recording.
I said the word, what are the boundaries for pod? And you said, I'm going to
And
start recording.
I said, we're diving in. And I said, you said, what's the safe word? And I said, let's fucking go.
You said, I'm coming.
I said, I'm coming right now. Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah. Well, I guess we're just rolling, because I'm not going to talk about anything in any great detail.
Yeah,
but I will
so
say that I
exposed
got
now.
like...
Go on.
Nothing. I'm not gonna talk about anything in any great detail. I am gonna say that, like, I think we both kind of started the year getting rock bottomed, getting the people's elbow dropped on us by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Got a Hulk Hogan leg drop. We just really got laid out pretty hard flat at the beginning of this year, and so we didn't watch a whole movie for this podcast this month.
No, because what we were thinking, not that we can't, like, that's a double negative, but we can always change our minds with the Julias, at least at this point, because we're only at, I think, 15% to 20% Julia saturated out of the 100% saturation point of all Julia's work ever made. I think according to Letterboxd, it's like you've watched like 20% of all Julia Roberts projects.
Yeah, not including her various television appearances.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I think we've watched, having only watched films so far, and for the better part of 9-10 episodes, I think we're making a cut. We're on our way.
We were going to do Eat, Pray, Love, but then it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time.
It just wasn't the right time to eat or pray
or love. It was almost too much of the right time. It was too much of the right time in that it wasn't the right time for you all. Maybe it's something that we can do on our own. We can do our own Eat, Pray, Love, and then come back and reflect for you. But I don't think in the moment. I think while we're eating and we're praying and we're loving, I don't think, we need to go there. Not necessarily that I'm going through anything significant.
No.
I did have sex with a cisgender man, which is the first time in my sobriety. First time since...
You also had sex with the novel coronavirus.
I did, yes.
You got intimate with the novel coronavirus.
This is the second time that I've had a hookup and then gotten COVID immediately from it. I think there's a punishing God, and I think this is evidence of it.
God is speaking to you. God is speaking.
When I have...
It's time to open up your ears. Time to listen.
When I have gay sex, it's like, hey, actually, here's COVID. Like, it does not want... Yeah, it wants me to be pure and alone and squirrely and incel behavior.
Yeah, God wants you to be an incel.
I really think if it's a he, him, God, this he, him, God wants me to be an incel. This he, him punishing God, this Catholic God is doing exactly how Catholic God behaves. I don't believe in Catholic God.
Our God is an awesome God.
Our God is an awesome God. My God is starting to show signs of being a Catholic God, and I don't believe in a Catholic God, so it's pretty frustrating because I'm like, I want a good one. I want to.
You're having kind of a trad cath God. Your God is kind of like returning to the old ways, rejecting modernity.
Yeah, the whole like coquette return to Catholicism aesthetic.